What's up, guys, and welcome back to Bradley TV. So if it's your first time clicking on our channel, make sure you go ahead, you subscribe, click the notification bell, all that good stuff, so you always know when we're uploading videos, because I think 2020 is going to be a good year for us. So you don't want to miss out. Make sure you are a part of the family. So this video today is going to be the start of a new series on our channel. We're definitely going to be doing a lot more budget videos in 2020. I feel like we got away from that last year. I don't know, just because there was so much going on. So we definitely got away from that last year, but I want to start doing more budget videos. You guys have been asking for them and asking for them and asking for them, and so we're definitely going to bring that back this year. So we're going to kick things off with showing you our budget book for 2020. Let me just give you a little disclaimer. This was not the budget book that I would have chosen. It's not the budget book that I would have probably picked to be the most functional. However, I'm all about using what I have this year and not just going out and purchasing because I can. So this is an Erin Condren softbound life planner, and I will link it below. It's not a bad budget book by any means, but this is more of a planner. I just happen to get this for free from the Erin Condren website, and so I was like, I have an extra planner here, why not use it? And so that's what I'm going to do. I'll show you guys how I'm going to use it. The elements of what I would have had in another budget book are the same. I just wanted to kind of let you know why I'm using this particular book. So let's go ahead and open it up. Like I said, this is the Erin Condren Life Planner. It's a softbound planner, so it's really nice and like flexible, so you can move it around if you need to. But yeah, that's what this is. This is the vertical layout, and we're gonna make the most of it, and I'm gonna use it for the entire year. We definitely got away from our budget and savings goal last year, as we've already spoken about. So I want to make sure we stay on track for this year, because we have a lot of stuff coming up. We have baby Bradley coming, we have trips that we're planning, things that we're doing, and we need to make sure that we have our money and our savings on point. So let's move into the first page of this book. There are just some quotes here. It says, success means having the courage to become the person you believe you were meant to be. So just some encouraging words there. You always need encouraging words when you're dealing with money, I feel like. So that's nice. Then you get your standard 1 year at a glance on 2 pages. So you have January to December. It's nice sometimes to see the year like this. You can see what date falls on what day of the week, and you can also write notes here. So this is just nice just to see the year at this type of in this type of glance. Moving on, this is where we kind of start to put together our plans for the year. So this page here, it has 12 boxes. I'm assuming it's supposed to be for January to December, for the months of the year, but I use it in a different manner. What I'm doing is writing down all of our goals and all of our big things that we have coming up for the year. So some of the specific goals that we have for the year are to pay off the balance on our car note. Now, if you guys have been watching our videos and you remember last year, that was definitely one of our goals last year, and we did not hit it. So this year we're very serious about that. We also want to pay off our credit card balance, and then we want to have a specific savings account goal. Now, the reason this was not filled in yet, or is not filled in yet, is because my husband and I have not sat down and talked about exactly what these numbers are yet, and reason being, we're just behind this year. A lot is going on right now, and we're just a little behind, but we'll definitely get there. Don't let that discourage you just because it's after January 1st and you don't have everything perfectly together or planned out. It's never too late to start. So we're gonna sit down within the next probably day or so, and we're going to get all these numbers filled out and filled in. And then I also have just a few more things that we want to do budget wise, which is no new credit card debt. $0 in new credit card debt is definitely a goal. And then we're also going to be participating in the 2020 savings plan challenge, and basically if you put up, I think it's like $38.74 every single week this year, it will come out to $2,020, but I just rounded it out to $39 a week, and it comes out to $2,028. So that is our plan for the year. We're definitely going to be participating in that and adding an extra $2,028 on top of our regular savings plan. So the next page just has some different upcoming events that we have that we know are going to cost us money. So one, of course, we're going to have a new baby. I mean, you're talking diaper costs, wipes, all of that stuff. I still haven't decided if I'm going to breastfeed yet, so we might be talking formula and whatever else comes with having a new baby. That cost, we have to sit down again and figure out, you know, an estimate of what that cost is going to be for the year. Punta Cana, we do have a trip coming up to the Dominican Republic in October. One of my good friends is getting married, so we need to put down an estimate of what that's going to cost. We do want to get a few rooms on the interior of our house painted, so that's going to cost money. We need steps for our back door, our patio door. Y'all know we still ain't got steps back there yet, so that's definitely happening this year in 2020. And then also we need window treatments for that back door as well. So those are just some of the things that right now I know are coming up for the year. Of course, there will be other expenses that we'll have to pay for, but that's what I know is coming up right now. The next page I have, this was just a note page. It just has some lines on it. So what I did is repurpose it. I glued down my bill tracker. This is kind of my famous bill tracker that I've been using for like a long time now, y'all, probably like 2.5 years. If I can still find the Etsy shop, I'll make sure to link it down below. I did purchase it from a shop and I just continue to print it out and continue to use it, and I love it. So basically you can write down all of your bills and expenses on this line, and then you can write the due dates, you can write the amount, and then you can check off each month when everything is paid. So I kind of have everything separated. This is like the stuff that has to get paid. These are our utilities, our mortgage, our car, phone bill, internet, stuff like that. And then down here are all the credit cards that we have. Now, there is not a balance on all of these credit cards, but these are all of our active credit cards, which I think this is way too many. But as long as we don't have a balance on all of them, I'm fine with it. But I think this is a lot of credit. But either way, this is what we have. These are the due dates, and then I just check off every single month, whether there's a balance or not. Once it gets paid, I just check it off, and then the same with the bills up top. And then another cute little quote right here. It just says, passion and purpose give you progress. And that's when you start in on your monthly pages. So for the first page of the month, I haven't decided what I would do with this page yet. This is just a blank sheet of paper where you could really be as creative as you want to be. So if you guys have any ideas on what I should do with this page, let me know. The next page here is pretty much your month at a glance. So any birthdays that you have coming up, any monthly goals, any other notes that you want to write here or down here, you have the opportunity. You have grid, you have line, you have space just for a lot of different things here. So I really do like that. I didn't have much coming up this month. We're definitely on a no spend for January, so I'm loving that. I feel like we should really be able to recoup some of the money that we spent for Christmas and just get ourselves back on track with this no spend. I almost want to do this like every other month or something like that, because it's really empowering to know that you have the willpower just not to spend so much money. And y'all know me, y'all know I can get a little crazy, so I'm happy about the no spend. Now there are some things that obviously we can't help spending, like Morgan's birthday is on the 16th. My baby will be turning 6. She's such a big girl. And so every year for the girls' birthday, I take them to get their hair, their nails, and their toes done. So they will be doing that. We're going to be giving her a bowling party on the 19th. And then, of course, we're going to have to buy a birthday cake for that. So those are the 3 things that I know are coming up that we will be spending that go kind of under that Morgan's birthday category. Moving into the month at a glance page, this is just your standard monthly calendar. I do like this layout because I can literally write down when every single bill is due, plus all of our pay dates. So with mine and my husband's paychecks, we get paid every other week, but we're on opposite weeks. So the nice thing about it is we get paid every single week, which is very, very nice. And I have written down every single bill that was due for the month. Now I feel like there is a lot of credit card bills on this page, and that's because it was Christmas time and there were a few things that I put on my credit cards, but there's like 3 of these that I've already paid off and they won't be on next month's calendar, which is a good thing. But again, I just write down every single bill and what day they're due. The only bills that I do not write down are the small things, like the automatic payments, maybe like our Netflix bill, I think we pay $13. Our Hulu bill, I think we pay $8. We have our streaming service, our music streaming service, which is Tidal, which is I think $14 for the both of us. So we do have small automatic payments that come out, stuff like that. I feel like we always have enough money in our bank account to cover those, and so I don't see the need to write all of those down. However, one of my I guess another one of my goals this year that I actually need to write down is that I do want to see exactly what's going out as far as automatic payments go, and really see if there's anything that we're paying for that we don't need necessarily. So I do want to see about that, but that's not a pressing matter to me, so I don't put those down in the calendar. Moving along to the weekly pages, this was the first week of the year. I really wasn't prepared to start my budget book. Like I said, we were like super behind on all of this stuff. So I just kind of threw some things here. One thing that I do every single week is I give a projected budget and then an actual budget. So throughout the week, I will write down, sometime before we get paid, I'll write down a projected budget, and I'll just put down whatever my paycheck is, and then I will subtract all of the expenses that are coming out. And the reason this is so low, like the expenses, there's only 3 here or 4 here, and that is because I paid all the bills with our last check in December. I paid pretty much every single bill in January except for a few, so it's only going to be like 3 more bills to pay in January, which is nice, but that's why this is so low. These will definitely get longer with the other months, but so I do a projected budget. I just put my paycheck amount, and then I take off any expenses that I know are coming out. And then I do an actual budget once we do get paid. I usually do that on Friday when the money is in the account. I'll do an actual budget, and the actual budget will consist of whatever went into our checking account from my paycheck, as well as any rollover money that was already in the checking account. I add those together, and then I subtract any bills that we have. Now, when it comes to my paycheck or my husband's paycheck, what our actual paychecks are is not what's going in the checking account. So our mortgage, or the money for our mortgage, does not go in the checking account. We have savings that automatically comes off the top that doesn't go into our checking account. We have another account that pays for our insurance that's paid biannually. So we have another account that takes out for that. This doesn't include health insurance or anything like that. This number that we start with is just the number after all of those things have already been taken out, because those are automatic and they go and get shipped off to different accounts. We even have a grocery account that comes out of my paycheck that automatically gets transferred once I get paid. It gets direct deposited into that other account, and that's that. So this is the money that we have after all of those things are paid. So if you never see a mortgage here, or you never see car insurance or savings or anything like that, that is because it's already been taken out. So I know I've gotten that question before, so I just wanted to clear that up. All that stuff is already paid for, and we just do it a different way. Now for next week, I think I'm going to get in the groove of things a little more. I don't know what to do with all of the days of the week, but I have kind of sectioned off 3 different sections. One is upcoming expenses. So throughout the week, or even in the previous week, what I'll do is write down expenses that I know are going to come out that week. So I do have a daycare expense that I pay $100 every other week. So that usually comes out. That comes out during Mark's pay week, which I have it actually listed up here that this is Mark's pay week. That $100 gets taken care of every other week on Mark's pay week, which I have listed up here. And then our weekly savings challenge, which is the $39 that I told you, that will also come out every week. So I know that's going to come up, so I just have that listed there. And then when I'm ready to do the projected income, or the projected budget, I guess, I'll go ahead and write down Mark's paycheck, and then I'll make sure that those 2 items come out over here. And then of course they will get deducted from the actual. So I didn't write down Mark's paycheck yet because we're moving around how we do some of our money and accounts and stuff like that. So I didn't write down Mark's paycheck here because I don't exactly know what it's gonna be. So I will do that once we have a feel for it, once he gets paid this month. So moving on to the next week, this is the week of the 13th. I knew we had a lot of stuff coming up that week, so I've already filled some of it in. And basically, this is where I said we will be putting our upcoming expenses. So this week, I told you guys Morgan's birthday is the 16th, so we're going to be having a bowling party for her on Sunday the 19th. She's also going to get her hair, her nails, and her toes done. I'm going to get my nails and toes done that day as well. And then I just wanted to remind myself that a YouTube payment does come on the 21st. So I've already started the projected budget, and again, my paycheck, it'll be around, after all that stuff comes out of it, it'll be around $2,200. So the weekly savings challenge automatically comes off the top. I'm gonna have to pay our truck note. Morgan's hair will cost $60, and then both of us getting our nails and toes done will be around $130. So that is where I come up with this $1,500 number. Now, there should be some money that rolls over from the week before. So when I do go to do the actual, I'll put whatever my paycheck amount is plus the rollover money, and that'll be what we start with, and then I'll just subtract all of this right here. That's going to be how for now we decide to do our budget. We do have some other things that we kind of want to do, but we're not really sure until we really sit down and kind of hammer everything out. So until then, this is really, again, this is what we're going to be using. This is going to keep us on track for the year. And then we also have our goals page up here in the front, and that'll help us to be able to check off any goals that we do hit for the year. So again, if you guys have any ideas on how I can use any of these sections, anything that I should be tracking that you think, or just something else that you would like to see in this book, please let me know, and I would love to do that for you. Please let me know, because I'm trying to decide what I should do here. Now, you guys know I'm a functional planner, and I don't have to put stickers and writing in every single space, but it just looks so empty. So if I can do something else here, then I'll definitely try to add that. But that's it, y'all. Do not forget to subscribe. We will be updating you on our budget. I think I want to go back and do a bi-weekly budget series where I show you guys my kind of paycheck to paycheck budget, so you guys can see exactly how we're deducting expenses and how we're saving our money and things like that. So if y'all would be interested in something like that, please give this video a thumbs up and comment down below, and we can definitely get that started. So that's all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope it was helpful for you, and we'll talk to you in the next one. Bye, guys.